One of the most fascinating aspects of the Big Bang Theory universe is how the show has managed to create such deeply memorable characters while also building layers of storytelling that extend far beyond the original sitcom. With young Sheldon serving as a prequel and filling in so many details about Sheldon Cooper's upbringing and family, fans have found themselves re-evaluating key storylines from The Big Bang Theory in a completely different light. Recently, one particular narrative thread has resurfaced that makes Sheldon's absence and his brother Georgie's first marriage during Season 1 of Young Sheldon even sadder when viewed in the larger context of TBBT. The Cooper family dynamic has always been complicated, filled with tensions, unspoken resentments, and missed opportunities for connection. When The Big Bang Theory introduced Georgie later in its run, audiences learned that Sheldon and his older brother were estranged for many years, to the point where Sheldon hadn't even attended Georgie's wedding. It was only during Sheldon and Amy's own wedding preparations in Season 11 that Sheldon was forced to confront the distance between himself and Georgie, and eventually, the two brothers reconciled. However, with young Sheldon now giving audiences a deeper look at Georgie's early life, including his relationship with Mandy, his first serious love and eventual first wife, Sheldon's absence from that part of Georgie's life feels even more painful and tragic. What makes this particularly impactful is the way young Sheldon has reframed Georgie's character. On The Big Bang Theory, Georgie was largely portrayed through Sheldon's perspective, which often painted him as a somewhat unambitious and unsophisticated older brother who never really amounted to much. But in Young Sheldon, Georgie has been fleshed out as a hard-working, loyal, and surprisingly mature young man who was simply trying to find his way despite being forced to grow up faster than most teenagers. Taking on adult responsibilities at a young age, stepping up for his family, and later developing a heartfelt relationship with Mandy, Georgie has become one of the most sympathetic and relatable figures in the spin-off. Because of this, his wedding to Mandy in Young Sheldon Season 1 carries a very different emotional weight. This was not just a hasty youthful mistake or a throwaway subplot, it was a defining moment in Georgie's journey, one that showcased how much he longed for stability, love, and recognition. For Sheldon not to be there during such a milestone, not only as a brother but as a family member, hits harder now that we see how much Georgie actually did for his younger siblings growing up.